Good morning, and I'm going to be cooking for a few days. I've been eating out, I put on a little weight, and I haven't been eating right, so just trying to get myself together. So, first dish, black eyed peas. I've already started them. I soaked a pound of, there we go, organic peas and overnight with a little vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and I just put them in with, let's see, let me get put them in with some organic vegetable broth, and I use almost the whole thing. I probably reserve like a half a cup because I'm going to make some kale. I usually have fresh garlic, but I'm not at my house, so just use what's here. Garlic, red pepper, black pepper, and some salt, and it's really super simple. So I'm just bringing them up to a boil, and I'll let them cook probably for about an hour until they're just tender. And you might notice that I have this big white orb in here. I didn't feel like cutting up onions, and my mom used to do that. So just peel an onion, kind of cut it in half, almost to the top, and just stick it in there. You'll get the same flavor. So I'll be cooking sweet potatoes, and I like these little ones. I'll just put my hand here to give you an idea of the size of them. They're really small. And I'm going to also make kind of a bake with these. I always like to put a couple of things in the oven at once just to save energy, and I'll show you those in a minute. Right, this is another part of my big weekend of cooking. Actually, big morning of cooking. Here I've got potatoes. Probably, let's see, that's a 5-pound bag. I've got the Trader Joe's 5-pound bag, so probably about 2 pounds of potatoes, a pound of Brussels sprouts, and I don't know how much a 10-ounce package of mushrooms. I wish I had more mushrooms because I love them. And all I'm going to do is put some olive oil on it. And as you can see, I don't have my usual snobby ingredients. I'm not at my house. Got to be able to cook anywhere. Some soul food seasoning, which I did check has no MSG, and then some pepper. So I'm just going to take this and toss it in some olive oil and simple spices, and it'll be really, really delicious. And I'm going to put it in the oven where I already have my sweet potatoes going, and they're cooking quite nicely. I've got my oven on around 425. If you want to cook slower, put it down to 375, 350. But I like this because it makes the vegetables crisp. So these are ready to go in. And I did add one more thing. My sister has started me using this, and I'm staying with her for right now. And that's this Jamaican curry powder. God, it makes everything taste better. So I'm just going to put these in the oven, and I'm not much of a timer thing. This drives my daughter crazy when I try to give her instructions. But when they look like they're about halfway done, I'll just take a spatula and toss them around. And I probably put about 3 or 4 tablespoons of olive oil on it. If you're not into oil, and I know some of you aren't, just, do a non-stick pan like this and just spray some on the bottom so that the potatoes don't stick. Okay, I've got some kale going. So I've got some kale. I thought I bought organic because it's only like 50 cents more, but I was talking on the phone, and that's what happens. And I've got my onions going, and I'm going to caramelize these, because I'm not putting any meat in these, no bacon. If you like bacon, put it in there. If you like butter, put it in there, but I'm making everything vegan today, so. And to that, I will add some seasoned salt. I prefer Herbamare, but I don't have any. Some curry, which is totally optional. I just have it here, and I like it. Black pepper, a little ACV, and this is maybe a little controversial for you, but like a tablespoon of sugar in a pound of greens really gives it kind of a sweet and sour taste, but omit it if you don't want it. Oh, one thing you have to add to every soul food dish is red peppers. So I'll put some crushed red peppers in. Believe it or not, this is a pretty small pan, but that's a whole onion. And if I had some garlic, I'd put it in. I ran out and didn't realize it. This big 1-pound bag will fit in here. It'll shrink down. So once I get everything together and start cooking it, I'll done, and they've got a little caramelization on them. I love Brussels sprouts. Sweet potatoes are done. I like these to get a little bit more brown, so I've turned off the oven and I'm going to just stick them in. browning my, excuse me, sorry about that, onions. And they're not getting too brown. Usually I do them with coconut oil, but I ran out and I didn't have any at Trader Joe's yesterday. So it takes a little longer in olive oil, and if I get sick of it, I'll just put the kale in. No big deal. I'm not into the perfectionism. You know, usually I would put them on a little higher heat too, but I'm not at home, and I don't have a stainless steel pan. So what's next? And once I put these on, I've got some quinoa, and I've got a little bit of the broth left, maybe like a cup, and I put a cup of water, and I'm getting lazy because I'm sick of cooking. So I just put in that some dried onions instead of mincing, and some dried garlic since I'm out, and a little salt. I'll put a little curry, but don't worry about it. Probably put a little tiny bit of vinegar and some black pepper, and then I'll have, my peas are cooked, so I'll have peas over quinoa. Hey, I've just put my quinoa on. 2 cups of liquid to 1 cup of quinoa, and they say 15 minutes. It's kind of called BS on that. It's never done enough for me in 15 minutes, but I'll put my timer on. So turn my heat down to low. Is that still on? Yeah, there we go. As you can see, my greens have really shrunk down. This was over full in the pan, so I will put some more on top of it. I might put a little water in here. I'll put my spices in. So we will see. So I'm going to use 2 hands in a second, and I'll show you the finished product in a few minutes. Finished product. I've got quinoa, peas, black-eyed peas, roasted vegetables, kale, and sweet potato. And here's the finished veggies, quinoa, kale, black-eyed peas, and these are finished. I just don't have any place to put them, sweet potatoes. So my sister and I should be good for at least a couple of days, huh? Talk to you later. Wish you much love.